Have you ever heard of someone who predicted their own death and it came true just 24 hours later? It sounds like something out of a movie, but it actually happened. Let me tell you about a content creator who built a massive following by talking about some of the most sensitive topics in the world, and whose own story ended with an unbelievable twist. This creator wasn't afraid to dive deep into subjects that most people avoid. We're talking about the intricate power games in the Middle East, the hidden histories of major wars, the complex roots of religious conflicts, and the behind-the-scenes drama of global politics. These are topics that naturally get people talking and sharing. They are controversial, yes, but he always grounded them in facts. This unique approach made his content incredibly compelling and shareable. People couldn't help but pass it along, wanting to discuss it with their friends. But his real genius was how he presented these massive, complicated subjects. He had a gift for explaining things in simple, everyday language, specifically in Hindi. Imagine trying to understand decades of geopolitical tension. It can feel overwhelming, right? Well, he would break it all down, piece by piece, until it made perfect sense. This skill earned him a powerful reputation, with many calling him Pakistan's best explain-it-like-a-documentary creator. He wasn't just listing facts, he was telling a story, making history feel like a gripping documentary you couldn't turn away from. Another key to his success was his ability to connect the past to our present reality. He didn't just talk about historical events as if they were trapped in a textbook. He showed how decisions made 50 or 100 years ago are still affecting our lives today. This created a powerful emotional connection for his audience. Suddenly, history wasn't just a collection of dates and names. It was a living, breathing story that mattered right now. It gave his content a sense of urgency and relevance that was impossible to ignore. It made people feel like they were finally understanding the why behind the headlines they see every day, and he knew exactly how to grab your attention. His video titles were masterpieces of curiosity. Think about it. When you see a title like, "Why did Finland and Sweden join NATO?" or "Why did the USA really lose the war in Afghanistan?" you can't help but want to know the answer. He mastered the art of the curiosity gap. These weren't clickbait titles with no substance. They posed genuine questions that people were already thinking about and promised a clear, satisfying answer. This strategy was incredibly effective, practically forcing you to click to find out what you were missing. This combination of covering controversial but factual topics, explaining them simply, linking them to the present, and using curiosity-driven titles created a growth engine that was unstoppable. He built a loyal community of viewers who trusted him to deliver insightful, well-researched content every single time. His influence grew rapidly, establishing him as a major voice in the online space. And then came the prediction. In one of his videos, while discussing the very real dangers faced by those who speak truth to power, he made a chillingly calm statement about his own mortality, almost as if he knew his time was short. Just 24 hours later, the unbelievable happened. The news broke and the prediction came true. It sent shockwaves through his community and beyond, leaving everyone to wonder if he knew something we didn't. His life and his sudden, predicted death became the final, most shocking story he would ever tell. A true legend of content creation, his legacy continues to spark conversation today. Thanks for watching. If you found this story as fascinating as I did, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories that shape our world. See you next time.